What's up? In this video, we're going to go in depth on our philosophy around educating at home, way beyond homeschool, way beyond these fancy Montessori schools and all that. And this is how our kids are able to, already our 2.5-year-old can read. He gets complimented on his vocabulary, meaning he's using a lot of words that a lot of kids his age don't use, and how it's fun. And it's like 20 minutes a day for us to actually do the lesson, not even. And so I'm going to actually bring in my expert wife, aka my life engineer, and she's going to explain to you a little bit more on our philosophy around educating from home and doing it right.
What's up, everybody? So when we say educating from home, you're like, oh, why aren't they saying homeschool? Well, a lot of people, when they're homeschooling, they simply take what they're doing at school and they bring it into the home. Now, there are benefits to being at home instead of at school, obviously. But if you're just simply trying to replicate the curriculum they're teaching at school, that's not an effective way to teach your children. Why? You're teaching them regurgitation, just trying to memorize a bunch of information to get it right for a test. And that's not actual education. That's not real education. What we're doing here, we've got some really cool tools that we're using, and it doesn't take long. I mean, I'm talking like a few minutes, 15, 20 minutes max so far. And after which we go out and we explore our day. Like, what are we up to today? Is it warm enough to go outside? It's winter right now. It's pretty cold some of the days. We live in, well, that's not. Looks like a super winter wonderland. We live in Minnesota, so it gets pretty cold in the winter. Most days, though, we still get outside. Anyways, so during our day, I'm just explaining everything I'm doing. I'm involving them. We're doing cooking, we're reading, we're exploring all the different parts of living on a homestead together. And it's really cool because we've already had massive results. With Aristotle, he can identify all the uppercase and lowercase letters 1 through 10, and he's working on identifying double-digit numbers. And he's starting to read 2-letter words, as well as a couple 3-letter words like cow. And our names, which are several letters, right? So it's really cool. It's really cool, like, seeing that I'm just equipping my children to have the ability to understand reality through having an effective vocabulary and processing ability and natural learning ability. And those sound like crazy words and all this stuff, but really it's simple. It's like retaining your ability to learn and having the words that make up reality. Whoa, it's super simple, super straightforward. And it'll equip them to learn so much at such a rapid rate, instead of just with school or homeschooling or all these other techniques for teaching children. It's like you're just forcing them to memorize information, which is completely different than actually having it really foundationally, properly structured within them, where they don't have to think about it. It just comes automatically. That's what we do, and it works really well, extremely well. We got a couple tools that help us to do that. If you want to know more about them, just reach out to Mitchell. If you want to know more about what we're doing as a community locally as well, we're having awesome events, really cool space for both kids and the parents to learn more skills and to really stop contracting out our day-to-day skills. You know, we've become such a specialized society where each of us only know one skill and then we contract out everything else, whether it's our food making or our clothes or our medical system, or just like there's so many subtle little things in our day-to-day basis, like toothpaste, beauty products, like the list goes on and on and on of ways that we've literally just contracted out skills that we used to have. And I mean, that's a whole nother topic, but just leading by example and showing the kids you can learn new things and develop skills, and showing them what that looks like and teaching them along the way, and being patient and willing to take longer to do things at home, because kids will inevitably slow things down a little bit, and that's okay. Embracing the slow. That's why you have to have, we've done another video on this, but that's why you have to have a main caretaker, 100. Like the man does 100% building and going out into the world, because that's speeding up, you know, he has to go fast to do that. But mom, you just have to slow down with the kids and be there with them and not miss any little learning opportunities or steps with them. Give them that foundation so that they can learn anything and really are equipped for this future that we're heading into with AI and automation and everything. It's like the job force that they're entering into is completely different than anything we've seen before. And if people don't understand how ill-equipped kids who go through the mainstream school systems are going to be, and even just homeschooling as well, like your kids are not prepared for the future we're heading into. So if you want to set your kids up for success and guarantee that they are able to navigate this future we're headed into, again, reach out to Mitchell. So thank you, everyone.